Yo, g'day guys, welcome back to these videos. Alright, what have we got at the moment to talk about in the box? Okay, once we got all that stuff out of the way. Have I got a doozy for this video? Guys, I've been getting good feedbacks, I've been getting emails, you know, I'm getting the thumbs up, I'm getting also the finger too, you know. As I said, I wear big boy pants. So before I waffle on, and if anyone saw the last video, I ran out of the yum cha. Guess what I'm going to crack up now? Hang on, let's zoom up over here. I'm going to crack the black label one. I received this a while back. If you Google it, a guy gave it to me after me fixing up his little low boy. I'm going to crack the black one. You know, I am actually going to physically crack the new black one for the Yum Cha talkback video. Okay, I'll do the top. Oh, it's a cork bottle one. Have a look, check that out, man. It's a cork bottle one. Okay, cracking it out. It's, hang on, look at this, look. Oh. Yeah, I've been hanging to see how good this one is. It smells not bad too. Oh, hang on. So you guys can see that I'm going to tie us on the pour. Here we go. I'm going to pour it into my new Jameson Pinwiki cup, you know. Yeah, that's a decent sized pour. Yeah. That's how good this is now. All right, guys. I'm kind of double handling here. Guys, cheers. Oh man, this one's got a little bit of bite, man. I can't believe it has got a bit of bite. Oh yeah. This has got a bit of kick, man. This drop is nice. Hey, stop drinking, man. Get to the point. Stop being a boozer, man. Get to the point. Oh yeah, this has really got a bit of kick into it. Oh yeah. All right. Okay. What's in the box? You'll say. All right. Okay, this one here, I received a board in a box, and I opened it all up, and the guy, where is his board? The guy sent me this. Hang on, get rid of the box. And while I was opening up his box, you would not believe it, what came into the box as well. I opened it up, and there it was, a little wild turkey. Mate, I had a cracker. I started pissing myself laughing when I opened up to get this game board out of his box. Let's zoom back down a little bit there, about there. To get his board out of here, I received this little bottle, man. I started pissing myself laughing, man. Okay, what a cracker, man. A little wild turkey. So he's going to go here with all the other boys. Little Johnny, Jameson, and the turkey's going now all together now, you know. Yeah, man, what's this board, man? We know it's becoming a bar here at the moment. All right. What he had was, he reached out on me, and he said to me, I'll zoom down a little bit. He reached out, and he goes, look, man, I've got this game, and it's a Mulitstar. Okay, this Mulitstar is, you got the 2.5 and the Mulitstar. So Mulitstar's here, there you got the Land and the Esprit, it's going backwards. So this is like moving across. Okay, this is a little bit further than 2.5. So what happened was, he sent me this board over. Okay, and I said, mate, dude, I don't have a game board, a machine or a backplane to plug it in. So there was another guy who reached out to me in one of my other videos, and he's actually got one, you know. And I said, look, send the board down, and what I can do is I'll plug it into his machine and see what I can do for you. So I got this. This one's a little bit different design where it is here. Okay, you got a little daughter board here. I played in one of my other videos a while back. I said, man, does anyone know what the game is? Somebody actually said it was a Mulitstar. And we worked that out. It's a Mulitstar. So he sent this over to me. I haven't plugged it in, but I was still pissing myself laughing over the wild turkey. So at the same time, he sent me this board back too. This is his I/O board. And you can sort of see all these transistors here on the side. This is old school. What they are controlling the solenoids. A transistor like this is like your pinball machine. It controls the solenoid because it can handle the current, you know, more than, 1 amp or 500 milliamps. So what happens is, these are the solenoids for the wheels. You know, there's a little solenoid where it activates and the wheels will spin around. So what happens is, that's what this section is here, basically. But what was I impressed, because he gave it to a guy in the area, he's an old techie, a technician up there, you know, and have a look at this work, man. I give credit, and I give credit. I'm going to give credit to this big time. Have a look. I've never seen this before. He's put he's done double-sided tape in there on the board. He's put an IC socket in, okay, because the board had a hole in it. It's been burnt out. You can sort of see. Let me flip over here. You can sort of see it's burnt out a bit. Play one of my other videos in one of my pokies. I did mention this might have a bit more burnout mark. So what has he done? He actually put the through holes where it is, and where the burn mark is, he's actually run these wires. Hang on, let me get my little screwdriver again. Where the fuck is it? All right, I'll use this guy, you know. So what he's done, okay, so hang on, zooming in. So what he's done, he's run the IC legs, he's bent it out, and he's running it over to the veer hole. And if you want to know what these is, these are actually telecom cables, you know, from telephone strands. This is copper wire. It's a proper copper wire. And you could flex it. That's really intelligent, man. You got to look at this and go, mate, this guy must be old school. You know what I mean? You don't see that. And you notice how he's put different colours around. Instead of using one colour to do all of it, he's used different colours. Not many people do this, okay? And I really do. I saw this and I admire the work on this, you know what I mean? When you see other guys who put a bit of work into something, you got to admire it, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I've got this. I'm going to go reach out to this other dude's place. I'm going to plug him in and see what happens with his one, you know what I mean? So I could test that out. But while I was at it, I reached out to my old R&D department, you know, my old R&D department. I saw he said, hey, man, do you have a Mulitstar board, you know? So he did. He gave me this one here. This is how he sent it to me. Okay, it's all original. I haven't touched it. It's got all the bullshit corrosion and all this shit. But I needed the daughter board and the program in this, you know? And this one here, it's called Overs and Unders. Overs and Unders. You can sort of see the sound, of Jubilee sound and that. But I can't work out why this guy's got 2 extra EEPROMs while that other guy, play the other video back, he's only got 1 for the program. So he's got me stuff. So I'm trying to work out what's overs and unders is, what type of game that is, basically. But as I said, I just needed this, the daughter board, basically. And I cleaned this up. I've seen worse. Like you said, you keep seeing on my other videos and all this shit. It is what it is, you know. So they're not coming back again. And one question I had, one guy asked me, goes, man, if Aristocrat were in Sydney and that, who were making their boards? It looked like they were making, because I saw some game boards, it said WA, so there must be a manufacturer for them in WA making, what's his name, the boards for them in WA, basically, you know. So, as I said, this came in last week as well, you know. But as I said, you know, you got to get what you got to get, you know, to fix other stuff with. This is a doozy, this video, man. This is going to be a bit more than this. Is going to be a trio version now. Okay. Now, the catch was, the guy sent me that board, this Jubilee board, and he goes to me, he goes, man, there's a catch. He goes, what do you mean? He goes, you've got to repair this Olympic board. Okay, dude. Have a look at this. Okay, this here is an Olympic Gaming. Okay, this is the guy who owned it. His name was Nick. Okay, he was a Greek guy. Okay, this is his one. Early video pokies in there. Now, remember in my other video, I had egg on my face with the 65. No, what the fuck was the number on it? 65. The 6545, I think it was. Yeah, 6545. Okay, see the Rockwell chip. See how it's set to you? It looks like a spider chip. I'm going to hold it there. You know, see how it looks like a spider? This is what Gottlieb used in their machines too, you know, for the custom. It's a chip, a big chip, like a whole board into one chip. You know, the Rockwell were advanced of their times, basically. So the catch is, I've got to repair this board so I could get the other board on a mate's rates, you know what I mean? So I reached out, he gave me this board, have a look at it, you know. This looks like, this is a game area. Okay, this is the cards. It looks like this is the cards and all that. And, hey, check that out, you know. I'll zoom it over here for you guys to hold it. So, yeah, I've got this, you know. But then I was, another friend of mine goes, hey, man, I do have an Olympic system. Okay, so I went and got his one now. So here's another one. Dude, it's not the same board. Yeah. There it is there. This is another one, okay? Now, I got this one off a guy. Okay, I actually Goo washed. That other one hasn't been touched. I haven't Goo washed this. I Goo washed this. Oh, shit. Hang on. You're gonna love it when the phone rings. Okay, it's into silent mode. It's probably my missus asking what's for dinner for tonight. So this is another Olympic board, same setup basically as it is, but they're using a bigger EEPROM. They're using a bigger EEPROM for their game. So what they did, you can sort of see it's a bigger, more programming this for this game. I don't know what it is, as I said. I cleaned it all up. This was a bit shitty. I gave it a bit of a goo-goo juice clean and all that. But the good thing about this is this board here, the guy who gave it to me, he actually gave me what he did is he got it in a box. He gave me this. He gave me the harness. See this? This is the harness. Someone must have ripped that out of the machine. You know, as I said, look at that. That's the loom from the cabinet, basically. The buttons from the cabinet, basically. So now, without this, how can I fix that? Because, like I say, we're going to find paperwork and all this shit on this crap. You know what I mean? But Olympic, I'm going to throw this. Hang on. Olympic, hang on. Leave it there so you can talk to each other for a while. Okay, I'm back again. Okay, you know my videos aren't prepared. Now check this guy out. Now this one here, we used to call this an MA1. This is a Japanese game board, and this a game called Good Luck. It is. This is a 5-card stud. It's actually got no program at the moment. We used a lot of these. These were the bees in poker back in the mid 80s. You know, from 85 I remember onwards in that. This one here, but you have a look. Olympic copied the same design, so I'm going to put them like that so you can see the same design, you know, same layout and that, but it doesn't mean that this here is the same as this, you know what I mean? But this is an MA1, you know, poker board, you know, with the old 5-card stud back in all the wog bars and that used to have them in there, but there was a similar, but you got to sort of see. Play back the dip. How can I hold it? Basically, you can sort of see. You can see it's more advanced here compared to here. You know that runs a 6502 in here, and there are the 6821s, the matrix for your buttons and all that. And that was your video chip, which was 8545. That's your video chip, your PAL, and your character ROMs. You know, for the cards program. Like I said, your RAMs here. These ones, see, these ones been ripped out, basically, you know. So you hold that there, yeah, so you can pause and have a sticky nose and that. And this is what, back in the day, on poker boards started off, you know. Now, the other day, I found something, I picked up another, you know, I got problems. I do have problems, you know. Yeah, we could see that. I came across another board, okay. I picked up my machine. Now, this one here is how I got it. This one here is called Treasure Island, okay? Now, this Treasure Island, let's pop off the ROM board. Pop off the ROM board. You could sort of see it, you know, you can sort of see the A side and the B sides is always not bad. If you notice, the same happened here. I think the machine was on, and that's the 5 volts, like I said to you last time, trying to charge up the battery, and it's drawing current because the battery, now you can sort of see how it squirted its guts out, okay, because a lot of guys go, man, we really appreciate your videos because you're showing them how you get them and what the end result was and that. And I said, mate, what do you want me to say? You know, the effort goes into it. That other guy who got his other 2 boards and that, what was the game again? Bloody hell. The last one, can't remember. I can't even remember what I repaired, basically, the money in the box. Yeah, he goes, hey man, I can't believe it, man. I can't believe the work you've done, you know? So he was having an Uncle Doug over it, basically, you know? So yeah, so what I'll do with this, I'll soak it up in my special solution, a bit of goo-goo juice, piss this bloody thing off, put a new RAM in there. So I've got a Treasure Island board now to repair in the cabinet, basically. But as I said, everything is repairable, basically, you know? So, you know, here's the IO board out of the machine. You can sort of see it's got that, you know, that look, you know what I mean? The A side looks awesome. The B side always looks good compared to the A, you know what I mean? Because as I said, it sits in like that, all the shit piles up on there. But as I said, a bit of a clean, this and that, it'll look like $1 million like all my videos. So this is, you know, as I said to you, I'm always trying to find some new topics so you can sort of see that I didn't fucking prepare my other notes and that. But yeah, there's a 3.0, you know, 2.5, Olympic, and a Mulitstar. Come on, man. You know, what do you want me to say? You know, it's not every day these things are coming out now. So what I've got to do is I've got to power up the that Olympic board up, you know, suss that out, because what happened to this board I found out was the guy had an electronic coin mech in there, an S7, you know, and he tried to put a button in there and he was soldering it with the machine on, man. Dude, doesn't matter what machine you work on, you do not use a soldering on while the machine is on. Why? Because you're going to cop it in the cooler, mate, you know, and then you go, I fucked it. You know what I mean? Turn it off, solder it. It doesn't take any longer. Reach over, click the switch to work on the soldering, you know. So now I've got to power it all up. Okay, power it all up, work out what he's done, blown it up, basically. And as I said, I'll work out from that other loom, if it wasn't for that other loom there and that. And at the same time, I'm going to piss this stupid battery off. Okay, these stupid batteries. This one here has leaked its guts out. I'm going to put one of those non-volatile rams in there. This is a 6116. That other one, the other Olympic board, if you have a look, okay, they're using a different chip here. Yep, oh, just kicked it. You got a headache there. It's running a timekeeper. You notice? See that? That's called a timekeeper design, basically, you know. So that's what they've done with this board. That's why you have a look here. There's no battery. Okay? Don't look at that. That's a ZI diode there to stop them. That's on the cross of 5 volts. So if the spike goes in there, it won't blow the board up. It's just a dead short. It's a ZI diode, because ZI diode, you can get 5 volts, 4.8 and that. So once it reaches its peak, it'll shut down, you know. And it won't go backwards that way. It will just short out, you know, stop it from going and killing the rest of your board, basically. So I've got one of these. I haven't worked on one of these guys' boards. I never touched the Olympic stuff. So now I'm onto Olympic stuff now. So, mate, this drop here, this was not bad. It's got a bit of kick. So, yeah, so that's on this video. What else can I talk about? So, yeah, so I'm going to do a bit of cleaning up. I'm going to catch up with this other guy to plug in the Mulitstar in his machine. So that way I could sort of, because I don't have a backplane. You know, I'm looking for a backplane at the moment. So I'll work on the Mulitstar and then work on this guy too. And he goes, hey man, how do you manage to do all this all the time? It's easy. You just play around with it a little bit, put it away in the corner, come back out again. All these guys who send me this stuff, they're not in a rush, because they know where they're going to find another guy like me out there, you know. They're all, most of them are in nursing homes or dead. And they wait for it. I do it as quick as possible for them, and off they go in that, you know. So on that note, on this video, okay, you know the old saying is, you know, pinball machines, video games, and pokies is a passion now. All right, you heard that now, mate. 3 lines now, and pokies as well. All right, so guys, as I said, you can subscribe down the bottom to and all that crap. As I said, mate, I'm doing it for you guys out there, you know. As I said, cheers. Thanks for watching this video again, guys. Keep the love. Cheers.